The Athletic.
Steve, what did you see there right off the bat in the first quarter that set the tone for the game?
I mean, I thought they were great. Obviously, they had a much higher energy level, intensity level than we did. We made some mistakes. They made shots, and then, it just got away from us. But they were, like I said, they were much more ready to play than we were.
Dan Savage.
Cliff, the perimeter defense, especially to start the game, obviously there's only so much you could take away from them, but what did you see out of your coverages there?
That's the same thing I just talked to the guys about is I like our team. I like who we can become. We're not putting enough into guarding the ball and helping. We're not. And if you look at our defensive numbers to this point, I mean, it was only 4 games, but, we're getting by because we get back on defense. We don't foul. We're rebounding enough. But things that we've been very good at for 2 years, we're not doing. And that's the hard things. The hard things. Being in a stance, moving your feet, keeping the ball out of the paint is not easy. And right now, we're not willing to do that. And tonight we paid the price. And I think it's something that a lot of that to me it's some technique. It's a lot of mentality. And we're going to have to get that before Saturday.
Philip Rossman-Reich, Orlando Magic Daily.
Hey, Coach. Offensively, I know the team is trying to play with a little bit more pace, but can that be a little bit of a trap where you're taking maybe shots too quickly or not kind of getting into the paint and working inside out the way that you guys need to be successful?
I think that's the whole key for our team is, finding that balance of, to me, it's, if you have an advantage, take it. If you're 5-on-4, 4-on-3, really what we're calling is quick strikes are layups, open threes, or like a Vooch or Aaron Gordon deep post up. And except for that, we need to quickly move into secondary options. And again, that's something that we've, got to be very good at the end of last year. That right now, we're account slow, and it'll be a big part of how much progress we can make at that end of the floor.
Dan Savage.
Cliff, already down Terrence. You lose, 2 more guys in Evan and Chuma for periods of the game. Just how challenging is that, especially at this stage of the season, to lose a number of perimeter players? And do you have any update on them as well?
I don't have any updates. It's hard, even Mo had gotten hit in the head today playing 2-on-2. This would have been a good opportunity for him to get some time. But he didn't feel great. So, we couldn't play him. And a night like this would have been, like I said, a good opportunity for him too. So it wasn't just the perimeter guys. The way it worked out, it was the 4s and the 5s also.
Jamie Say.
Hey, Steve, you kind of touched on this already, but, what did you think about your team's just overall readiness to play? You said that the Sixers were more ready, but what did you think about just your guys' approach to start?
Oh, not acceptable if we want to be a good team. I think we've played 4, good games, competitive games where we fought. We stuck together. Things went badly, which is going to do in this league. We hung in there. We found a way to win 3 of them on the road. And tonight we had a different look, not the same fight. And our guys know that. I think we have a good feel for what we have to do to win. And, there's no excuse for it. And listen, as I told the players, nobody's more responsible for how well we play than I am. But I like our team, and I don't think this will be a problem. I think intensity, togetherness, intangibles will be a strength of our team.
Philip Rossman-Reich.
Hey, Markelle Fultz, as the point guard, what does he have to learn? What does he still have to kind of grow with as far as kind of managing the team? It felt like he wasn't maybe on his front foot early on. Is there still parts that he has to learn as he takes over and becomes the leader of this team on the floor?
Yeah, I think I'll be honest. So I've been really pleased with his organizational skills. He has a great feel for where guys need to get the ball. If anything, the thing that I just had this conversation with him the other day is I think he worries too much about the other guys. getting the other guys in rhythm, and he doesn't, to me, we're going to be better when he's more aggressive. So, I mean, that's part of it for any young point guard. He has really good IQ, and I think a very good idea organizationally of what we have to do, though.
Josh Robbins.
Steve, you mentioned Mo got hit in the head while playing 2-on-2. Did he get moved into the concussion protocol?
No, it wasn't that significant, but it was, I mean, he was getting, treatment before the game, and he just didn't feel great.
Thank you.
Dan Savage.
Cliff, in a situation, like today where you lose Terrence and then, perhaps you have Evan go down and other guys, just how challenging is it to make adjustments when you have such little practice time and space in between games?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, it's, but that's this league too. I mean, it's, haven't done this for a long time. There's just nights when you're going to be shorthanded, and you may have a plan. That's why you have to have plan B. But I mean, you could see Evan right away. I mean, Ernest told me right away, like Evan's really stiff, and I don't know if you guys could tell, but as he always does, he tried to play through it, and I mean, he was in pain. So it's just the injuries are part of the game. It was a shorter preseason, and like every other team, we're going to be playing a lot of games in a shorter period of time. So guys are going to have to be ready. Everybody's going to get their chance.
Any final questions for Coach? Thanks, Coach.